about to go downtown.
Downtown Kay.
Downtown. You about to go downtown.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and welcome to another week's episode of Downtown World. Don't waste no time with negativity. Now, I love it when I have the chance to speak to people within the music industry and artists because that is something I listen to majority of my day and time. So today we have in the building with us, Bigg Huncho. What's good?
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Bigg Huncho, of course, and I'm definitely glad to be tuned in this morning.
How often do people make a reference to you and like Quavo calling himself Honcho? Like, how often do you hear that?
I tried when I first changed my name to when I first put the Huncho at the end, I tried to do it so it wasn't Huncho. I tried to do it so it wasn't Huncho, and I've been saying it for a while now, so it mean money to me. I mean 100, like a Huncho mean 100, so like Big 100. I could have said Big 100. Now I be thinking like, yeah, marketable shit. Big 100 way better probably, like. So I should have said Big 100.
It's a really dope name though. Totally enjoy it. And like, you get it. It's not, I just figured like, we're somewhere else in the rap game, you kind of heard that, but it's not like, it's not at the forefront because you're definitely unique in your own way, which we will get into. So let everyone know, where are you based out of? Like, where do you represent for?
I'm based out of New Jersey, Neptune, New Jersey. I was born and raised in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. So it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive from where I'm at, Neptune, New Jersey, Neptune, Asbury, same shit. But I was born and raised in Johnstown, moved out here as I was younger. Probably like, I want to say like 07, 08. One of them years, 07, 08, and I've been here since. So I reside out here. I'm a resident in New Jersey, Neptune, New Jersey though.
So what was it like for you growing up like in Johnstown and in that environment and stuff?
Growing up in the J, we call it the ugly. Growing up in the ugly. You know, like it's like anywhere else for real, but it's like real to that point. Out here it's a major difference. Like this the city. Johnstown is country. Like I ain't gonna, it's woods around you. You don't see nothing. It's a downer. It's a town. Johnstown. Everybody is on like heroin or something. Any type of drug you can find. To the max capacity though. They don't just take weed like and have fun with it.
Yeah.
They do max capacity. Not like that's crazy. Like all y'all
everything
my age,
to the max.
Younger, yeah, my age, younger people I went to school. I'm only 24.
Wow.
I'm 24. So and they've been like this since I was like 17, 16. Having like it's cool though. It's home. That's where my mom's side reside. And we moved out New Jersey from with my pops. He from New Brunswick. We moved Asbury, Neptune, and it's same like anywhere else out here. City, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different from Johnstown, but it's the city, same thing. Gotta keep your eyes open. Ain't really too much though. You mind your business and you good.
Facts. And like just for you being like a young Black man and being in like different environments, and you're having to go to like a new block now and kind of like, you know what I mean? Like you said, be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. Like how like vigilant do you feel like you just had to be? Like, I know you mentioned it, but like how like, because right here in Toronto, I can say to you right now, like the place is hot. Like a lot is happening.
I mean, see, you gotta be more aware in Johnstown, in Pennsylvania. The laws is different. Gun laws, you're allowed to have guns. You're not allowed to have guns in New Jersey. So that plays a factor in people, how they get brought up in society. You got a place where people is allowed to have guns, and in New Jersey, they got to move more strategic. They can't just get you out of pocket like that. They can, you know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. But it happened all the time. But it's more to happen in Johnstown. You got to keep your eyes real open in Johnstown. You keep your eyes open out here too. I feel like I can keep my eyes open everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like I feel like I'm a target all the time. I feel like I'm a target because of who I be. But I don't really even see. I try not to put myself in them predicaments. Like I try, if I feel like I know it's gonna be altercation, where we going? Why are we going?
Exactly.
That's being too tough in a situation where it don't need to be. Like that's crazy to me. Like if we know it's gonna jump off, bro,
Why are you
we
gonna
either
do
go
that?
places we could get hit, or we could go to jail, or we could not go. What the fuck? We can not go. So it's like I try to not to put myself in none of them type of situations. I deal with who I deal with. I talk to who I talk to for the reasons I talk to them for, and I just enjoy my days. Like I go about my day, I'll be by myself.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And like, every year of life is a time to be grateful. But now, like, just seeing so many young people passing away, I know, like, as I said, here in Toronto, a lot of things have been happening. And it's almost like at the point now where it's like 2-3 times a week, like
Yeah.
saying like RIP to someone that's under the age of 25.
Right.
So I'm not even including like people older than that. So definitely happy that you're saying that. I know it's not always like the popular opinion, but like, why
Yeah.
don't you just stay the fuck home? Like, just stay the fuck
Yeah.
home.
It don't make sense. I don't understand why people want to be in other people's face. People got hit in the. It be too much going on with people in their own world, so I just let them deal with what they got to deal with. Don't bring me in there. Like, go ahead and get through the motions on your own. We all got some shit to deal with.
That part. So just speaking on that sense, like how important is like being a father and fatherhood to you?
Ooh, I get my babies back Friday. Don't do that. Emotional. But
But in a good way.
I was raised by my father and my mother. So it's it's no other way. It ain't no other way. I got 2 baby girls. Like it ain't no other way how they get princess treatment. It ain't no other way other than that. And I don't miss a week, I don't miss a day. I got my kids all the time. Like that's what anybody, if you know, you know. Like I don't play. Like I got my kids and still isolation. Isolation. We gonna do what we do. I got we playing, but we coming back home. I don't put myself in them predicaments. Like, no, we good. We good. But fatherhood is very important. I don't even know how to explain it, honestly. It ain't really nothing you can explain. It's honestly, if you got morals as a man, your kids come first. They're gonna come first. I don't care what you're chasing, what dream you're chasing. Like, if the dream, hello?
You're good.
If the dream not right here around the corner, can it? You know what I'm saying? Like it could wait because your kids is here. There's no way you could put your kids on a back burner. And I don't want to say back burner, you know what I'm saying? But if you try to chase something for a better life for you and your situation and help you in your kid's situation, that's cool. But you better bring home the bacon. You can't be going for 2 months from your kid. What you gonna say? What I'm gonna say? No, I ain't got that to do. I ain't got that to do. That's embarrassment. And I don't get embarrassed.
Facts. That's a very huge perspective. And like some of the parts of what you said, I didn't really think about it that way, but like everything you said is 1000% like truth. Like you have to like give them that lifestyle and show them how they need to be treated moving forward. And just like sometimes you're right, like niggas be putting in all this work and like it's not even enough to like cover your mom's mortgage. Like what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta make it make sense. So
it'd be too much. Like what the risk for? The reward gotta be dumb big too. Like this risk for? You mean I'm risking my life for $150 or something? Like, it's so cool. It's so cool because everybody's situation different. So the risk could be worth it for somebody else in a different situation. Like if they down and they bad and they on their ass, that $150 can help them pay for their room for the night or whatever. They gonna take that risk. I don't need that type of risk. Like I don't need that type of risk. I need to be here for me and mine. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that's just the plan, flat out. I'm trying to be here for me.
That's huge. And I think with this huge panini going on that none of us expected, right? It helps hopefully for most, like when I talk to people, it just helps put things more in perspective ever than before. Like I was kind of saying to my girl the other day, if I'm scrolling through my recent contacts and you're not there, that shows me a lot because that holds the numbers that you kind of speak to, you know?
Repetitive.
When it comes to your team and, you know, musically and having the people just around you that, you know, you say, okay, these are the people I should have around me. What is that like for you? Or are you doing everything solely by yourself?
Yeah, I be doing everything solely by myself, but like right now I got a publicist. Her name Kedra, I got a publicist. But she like the biggest help far as anything that came in my career besides me. You know what I'm saying? Like before
Shout out
her,
to
that's my aunt. And that ain't even my aunt. But that's auntie. I love her. I swear to God. I love her. But like before Kedra though, I was doing it myself. And I thought I was on the right path the whole time on the wrong one. Like it be like that too. Like I done did so much shit where it's like, why ain't none of these credentials sticking? Like, why is not none of them sticking? One, I chalk it up to a lot of shit. Like I chalk it up to, I know I got results, cool results, but I know I get different results once like now I'm putting my all into it, but I didn't put my all into it. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't give music 100% of me. Like I'm still dibbling, dabbling, doing whatever on the side, all this other little shit. Now, I'm cool. It got my full undivided attention. But as far as like a team, I am the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm the team and I got one friend. His name YC. And like we do it that way. So once I learned like that's not working, like we got to do something. We got to go about it different, but we got to get business. I got my business. What the fuck? I just got my business right. And these people keep calling.
That's okay. That's okay. So, right. So here at Downtown, we have a staple question that we ask all of our guests. It does stand for don't waste no time with negativity. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay. No worries. So here at Downtown World, we do have a staple question that we ask everyone. As we said, it stands for don't waste no time with negativity. So Huncho, what is the situation where, in your opinion, it was definitely negative, but somehow, some way you found a way not to waste any time with negativity and you rose above?
My friend Leon had passed away on like it was he did it on accident. He shot himself. So one night it was just me, Leon, and I seen it. Like I'm right there at the table.
Jeez.
And it was like I be calling shit before it happened. So I told Broski, like, bro, you gotta put that, you know what I'm saying? Put that strap down, like you gonna hit yourself, like you gonna hurt yourself, my boy. So he like, blah, 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 he playing and shit. And then that shit said, bow. And he was done. I looked at him drop, like, I'm like, hell no, not my man. Like, that ain't just happened. That ain't just happened in front of me. And I just told him, like, nah, stop doing that. That ain't just happened. So I'm like, that didn't just happen. So I'm like, that situation, I couldn't even cry for like 2 months because I was in shock. But I prevailed. Like, I don't speak about it. That was the crazy. Like, I try not to think about it, step over top of it. I prevailed. That's what made me start rapping. Like that situation right there. That situation right there was what made me start rapping. And then once I started rapping from there, I just went up. And that's all it been. But I try to keep like positive as far as that situation because it could happen. And I called it. I called it happening.
You did.
So like 5 seconds before it happened, I called it happening. 5 seconds before it happened, I called it happening.
Wow. Like, first of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. And that's the thing about like death. Like, it's those final moments when you're like, sometimes you feel like you said just what you needed to say. And sometimes you feel like you didn't say enough. And
right, exactly. And the situation with that, it was me, my man Kiffin and Leon. They're both gone now. But me and Kiffin wind up seeing that happen, see Leon do that to himself. Me and Kiffin wound up seeing Leon do that to himself. And like a year or two later, Kiffin got murdered. Kiffin had got murdered. So all them situations is just be like, it's crazy. It humble you. It make you see shit for what it really be. It make you know and understand that life is a split second. And I just try to use all that as positive though. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that either. I done seen this go left. I done seen so much shit in my lifetime, like, go left. Like, I done seen so much shit in my lifetime go left, but that was a negative situation that I try to keep positive about because it's a self-conflicted, like, I'm like, he should be here type shit. Like, there ain't even no other way to explain that. Like, that was miscellaneous, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And it was just crazy because I always tell myself every day since then, like, I told bro. All I think about is I told bro. Like I told bro.
Yeah.
I told bro like legit 5 seconds before.
Or it happened.
Oh, bro. It happened. And that shit just went off. And it's temple. He dead on arrival. Like I smelt him and all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at him drop. Like, nah, he ain't just do that. Nah, that's crazy,
Like,
folks.
yeah.
And then like after that, I just turned my situation. I just try to see what would it be. I just try to see what would it be. That was a whole different situation. Cause that was self-inflicted. So I'm like, no, we don't play with guns like that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. Like, put them up to our head and shit. No, that's us. Yeah. I'm scared. Like, what we doing? But that situation definitely humbled me.
Most definitely. And I know it wasn't easy to share something that definitely like 2 things, and I'm sure it's not, but that PTSD and being able to turn all of that negativity into something somewhat positive, which is, as you said, being an excellent father and starting to be an artist. What was it like for you in the process of like getting together first as an artist and putting your first tracks together and finding beats and the right studio engineer?
When I first started rapping, nobody knew I was rapping. I was in college. And I knew I didn't want to go to school. Like, I knew I didn't want to do school. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to go to a low-level school. I play sports. And I'm like, I'm not going to no low level. I want to go to the league. Can't go to the league from Division 3, Division 2. I ain't got no Division 1 scholarship while I'm here. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Then this the kicker. Ain't nothing slow about me. They had me in remedial classes. I know what remedial means. Like, anybody do that to me. Nothing that I was taking, none of them classes counted for as credits the whole first semester. I'm like, this is pointless to me. Like, I should leave right now. And that's exactly what I did. I left, and it was just like, hold on. I got into the studio. When I first started rapping now, I was picking beats that fit my voice. See, I always was smart. I always knew I could rap, and I knew I was good. I knew I wasn't about to rap on any beats that didn't fit my voice. I got a raspy voice. So like my beat selection, it was cool. I just start typing in like some beats that I felt like people weren't using. My first recording session, it was cool. The guy I recorded with, he wound up dying. My first recording session, and I recorded Feel It in the Air. That was the type of wave I was on, like that type of beat. Beanie Siegel, soul talking. So it was like, that shit was cool though. I was definitely like, it's a new process and I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah.
I want to know from you, Bigg Huncho, when it comes to your music and creating, moving forward, what message do you want to translate through your music as time goes on?
I really do just want to, my impact and my message, for real, I'm not gonna lie. I want to spread all types of just awareness, like awareness to the streets. Honestly, it's everybody do about the streets and shit, but I feel like people, like when people get on, people rap about anything now. Like it's about anything now. I know your life changed and shit, but I want to bring that awareness. Like everything ain't gotta be hooked into young kids too, like to young boys. Everything doesn't have to be super duper tough, or you gotta be gangster for everything. Like that's not even the wave. Just being you, being cool, being thorough is good enough. Like why do all of that? Like why be all of that and do all of that for no reason? No, like that don't make no sense. So I really just want to put out the message. Like that's my biggest message. Like be you, be yourself. You ain't got to audit. The media is influential. Everything is influential. Music is too influential on these kids' brain. Everything. So I just want to be myself and show like, nah, I like Bigg Huncho for the reasons I like him for. Like, he thorough and he do it how he do it. Like he ain't too gangster, he ain't too tough. Like I said, There's no reason to be too tough in situations. Nah, man, you good. Why you being gangster? What is gangster? You get what I'm saying? Like the whole definition, everything is fucked up. My generation, at least, like fucked up in the head.
Yeah, for real. So let everyone know, Bigg Huncho, where they can find and stream your music, where they can find and support you and connect with you. If you're open to doing features, let everyone know.
Yes, ma'am. My music is streaming everywhere. You can find Bigg Huncho everywhere. Just type in BIGG, 2 G's, a space, HONCHO, and I'm gonna pop up wherever you put that in the search bar. But I'm willing to do feature. I'm not gonna lie. I'm willing to do features if it makes sense. But like I don't do music just for clout and all of that. Cause not for nothing, we was popular before music. We good. So like I don't do music for clout or none of that. I just do it for my own reasoning. And it is what it is. Like I want to put my family on. That's the only reason I started making music. I wasn't no kid that walked around with a mic at 2. No, that wasn't me. Like I ain't had these dreams for 50 years. No. I seize I'm opportunist for honestly, like you know what I'm saying? If it could benefit me and benefit you, cool. But if it could benefit me and if it might not benefit you, that's fine. But it benefited me and I still kept my dignity and my word. It just didn't benefit you, but it benefited me. So like I just want to do better for the people around me and my family. That's all. But I'm definitely open to features if it makes sense. And you can stream any and everywhere, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm on everything. YouTube, wherever.
Dope. All right. Well, I want to thank you for checking in with us today, Bigg Huncho. You definitely chose not to waste any time with negativity today. And here at Downtown World, we also say,
right. You see how I just turned this negative situation positive?
You did. You embodied that.
I just can't even find my keys, son. This don't even make no sense. How did I do any of this? Called the whole locksmith. He unlocked the car. No keys in here. I just paid money for nothing.
Jeez. Now you really got to retrace your steps.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
thank you for having me.
Always. Definitely. Always in support of young kings doing their thing, and please stay safe out there. It's crazy, but like you said, everything you spoke on today was exactly the message we needed. So thank you for that. And this is your girl Kay. I want you guys to make sure to subscribe, support Bigg Huncho. You can find him on Instagram, find him on any of the DSPs.
Yeah,
and as well.
Everything. Bigg Huncho, this is the same, except on Instagram, it's 2 O's. It's BIGG HONCHOO. Some lame probably had 1 O and took it before me, so I couldn't get it, but it's all right. Shout out to that Bigg Huncho too. But
shout out to all of them. But we got the real Bigg Huncho with us today.
Exactly. The
all
one
right.
and only. Yes,
all right, Bigg Huncho. So have a great day. Enjoy your meal. I hope it works out. And we'll talk soon.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you for having me. I swear I do.
No problem.
About to go